Welcome to today's video where we are going to be considering the human evolution. Variety of plants and animal life developed during the history of the earth. The biodiversity that is known today has been said to be formed from very simple unicellular organism due to the evolution. In this evolution, origin of human evolution can be shown as per the picture that is given. This is a kind of a basic introductory part. Last dinosaurs disappeared approximately 7 crore years ago. At that time, monkey-like animals are said to be evolved from some ancestors who were more or less similar to the modern lemurs. Tail of these monkey-like animals of Africa is said to be disappeared about 4 crore years ago. They developed due to enlargement in brain. Their hands were also improved and thus ape-like animals were evolved. Meanwhile, these ape-like animals reached the South and Northeast Asia and finally evolved into gibbon and orangutan, that means apes. Remaining ape-like animals stayed in Africa and from them gorilla and chimpanzee evolved about 2.5 crore years ago. Evolution of some of the 2 crore year old species of apes seem to be occurred in different way. They had to use their hand more for eating food and other work. Those apes started to live on land as the forests started to decline due to dry environment. Their lumbar bones developed in such a way that they started to stand in erect posture in grasslands, and thereby their hands become available for use anytime. These first human-like animals with erect posture which were using their hands have evolved about 2 crore years ago. First record of human-like animal is with us in the form of Ramapithecus ape from East Africa. Afterwards, this ape grown up in size and became more intelligent, and thus the ape of South Africa evolved about 40 lakh years ago. Morphology, that means external character of these human-like animals, started to appear like to be the member of the genus Homo about 20 lakh years ago, and thus skill human developed. About 15 lakh years ago, human walking with erect posture was evolved. It may have existed in China and Indonesia of Asian continent. Evolution of upright man continued in the direction of developing its brain for the period of about 1 lakh years, and meanwhile it discovered the fire. Brain of 50,000-year-old man had been sufficiently evolved to the extent that it could be considered as the member of the class wise man, that is Homo sapiens. Neanderthal man can be considered as the first example of wise man. The Cro-Magnon man evolved about 50,000 years ago, and afterwards this evolution had been faster than the earlier. About 10,000 years ago, wise man started to practice the agriculture. It started to rear the cattle herds and established the cities. Cultural development took place. Art of writing was invented about 5,000 years ago, and thus the history had been started. Modern sciences emerged about 400 years ago, and industrial society was established about 200 years ago, and now we have reached at this stage, and still we are searching the details of roots of human ancestry. That's all from this content. Thank you and stay tuned for more such videos.